Within design collaboration, we can use packages. A package is a container that will allow you to bundle your team's models, views, sheet sets and supporting documents to share with other teams. By controlling the sharing in this way, you can ensure that your work is prepared and ready for other teams. Teams can then review these packages and decide whether to consume them into their design environment. This reduces the disruption of constant change and allows all teams to freeze their deliverables for certain versions. By selecting the team from the team environment, we can then use the plus sign to add a new package. Simply left click to add a new package, and we can now fetch the package contents and author this package. Simply by selecting the edit button for the package name, we can add a preferred name to our package. Once you have confirmed the name, simply select the blue tick to confirm. We can then configure what information we wish to include within this package. We can choose between the published sets from the Revit project, any models that are contained with these sets, and also any extra documentation that may exist. In this instance, I'm going to include the WIP Architecture Issue 2 set. Once we select this in the browser, we can then select the Save button to save this to the package. This will then update the package contents to show that one set, 14 sheets and one 3D view is included. Once we are happy with the package contents, we can then choose the Share option on the top right of the screen. This will allow us to share the package with other members of the team. We can then give the package a name, add any package description, and then simply click the Share button to share to the wider team. Once shared, the node will update on the timeline as shown. You will see when you hover over the node, it shows that it has been shared on the timeline to the other members of the team. IFC files can also be shared via packages. In this example, I've added an IFC file into my architecture folder within document management. If I now switch to design collaboration, I can use this IFC file and share it via the package. You will see that under the set data we have the IFC file listed. We can now simply select the plus sign to add a new package and then include this package contents once we share it. Here I'm going to rename my package to include an IFC. Once you've renamed the package name, select the blue tick to confirm, and then we can choose the package contents. In this instance, I'm going to include the IFC set and also the WIP Architecture Issue 2 set. I'm then going to click Save to save my package, and then as before, choose the Share button to share this package, including the IFC file, with members of my team. Once shared, this package will now be available on the timeline. Logging into BIM360 as the Structures team, I can see there are two nodes on the architecture timeline. These nodes mean that these packages can be consumed. Consuming a package means that you've brought another's team package into your environment. The goal is not to own or take ownership for this package, but rather to see it combined together with your work and all the other team's work. By selecting your own project model, this will show your team's model. Here it shows the structural model. If I want to encompass the architectural model into my team's environment, I can simply consume their package. By selecting the node on the timeline, I can see that this is the Architectural Weekly Issue 1. I can explore the contents of this package, which will allow me to review the model and all the information contained within that package. As I'm exploring the model, I can now hit the Consume button, which will consume this package into my workspace. Selecting this button will then consume this model into my team environment. Once consumed, you will see the node on the timeline will change to a solid red colour. This means that we have consumed the package. We can confirm this by hovering over the node and it will tell us in the date at which we have consumed it. We can also select the next node on the timeline. This is the second issue from the architect. This time it includes a weekly update, also including the IFC file. Selecting the Consume button will then consume this information and update my team environment. We can review all these changes by selecting the project model. Once inside the project model and filtering the information we wish to see, we can now see we have an aggregated model with both the IFC file and the structural Revit project combined together. We can turn these on and off as required.